Okay, Virgo, you guys are next. I know I'm late on the full moon of Virgo read, so we'll make sure you guys get a longer read. Let's just pull additional cards for you guys too. Life gets in the way, and my life has been crazy since my youngest son has been in the hospital. One day good, one day bad. That being said, we're just kind of riding the last little bit of energy from the full moon in Virgo. So if there's still anything that, and I feel like each of us are just releasing like little remnants. So I'm just going to present the read like I was doing a full moon read. So here we go. If you like the channel, absolutely like, subscribe, hit the notification bell to be notified whenever I upload another video. If you're interested in personal read, the information's in the description box down below, including a number, text down number that you can text me if you're interested in personal read. I think that's it. So that being said, great creator, Father God, Divine Mother, Mother Mary, angels, ancestors, and spirit guides. And I'm tapping into your energy here. I just ask for wisdom, protection, and clarity, and for any messages needing to come through for the collective sign. Wisdom, protection, clarity, and for any messages needing to come through for the collective sign of Virgo. In Jesus' name, amen. I was laughing because it's like as soon as I speak, I have this overwhelming desire to go, should I have said that? Does that sound okay? Was that it? Maybe I shouldn't have said that. Are they gonna understand what I mean? I need a drink of coffee on that one. I think the only reason you're nervous is because you're talking to someone and you don't want them to think like it's that energy of, I want this to go well. I don't want them to misunderstand me. But at the same time, you're wanting to say so much that it's like you're tripping over your words, and then I'm wanting to go back and say, did I say that the right way? It's like there's an excited, this excited feeling. I'm going to say everything. But then it's, do I tell them that? Usually where that comes from is people not understanding you when you want to say everything, you believe everything that's on your mind. And it's not, and it makes you feel like you're strange, but you're not. It's just that you haven't found the right people, the right connections. You haven't. What is that little? I can see it in my head. Wait a minute. It's like a little meme. It's so cute. They're like red pandas. And one red panda, and both of them are facing each other with their arms up in the air. Like they're going to hug each other and they're racing towards one another. And it says, when I meet someone as strange as me. Love it. I love it. Okay, if you can't be your authentic self around someone, they're not your someone. If you can be as goofy and as authentic as you are and just be able to laugh and snort when you laugh, even if other people have made fun of your laugh or they just made fun of this or made fun of that, you can be yourself around that person. And I think that's where that's what it is, nervousness. Not even anxiety, it's just nervousness. All right, so let's go to the moon. I'll let you see. Like I can't even get a grasp of the cards. This is so sweet. It's like fiery, nervous, that It's like an adorable nervousness. That's what this is. That's so sweet. Worried about saying the wrong thing. Worried about doing a personal issue reaches resolution. Full moon in Cancer. Oh, two of them want to come out. Okay. Adjustments are required. Third quarter moon, and nothing is yet set in stone. Mutable moon. Okay, what isn't set in stone? We'll put this here. Adjustments are required. This could just be look at this a different way. Just look at this a different way. Look, listen, listen. I think that's what you have to release is like control over this. They're going to be in your life. They are. And if you're feeling that nervous, they're feeling that nervous. See, I can't even get a hold of cards. Like it's butterfly feeling. That's what it is. Butterflies. Butterflies. I feel like the personal issue reaches resolution. That could be baggage too. Just could be like unfinished business, tying up loose ends. Adjustments are required. This person's gonna make you nervous because they're not like what you've seen before. So you're gonna be questioning, should I say that to them? Can I say that to them? Two cards come out. Yeah, there's things that, look, first quarter moon in Leo, be humble, is hidden behind new moon in Aquarius, open up to change. This is one of those things to where this person is going to want authentic you. That's what's making you nervous. Sometimes when we deal with where we feel like we're not, how do I put this? Not being normal is a good thing. To me, that's normal is boring. Normal is following the crowd. Always has been to me. And yet there's been a part of me that's like, well, why can't I just go and do this and just be normal? It's because I'm not normal. I wasn't built that way. So, and when we adjust and place ourselves in positions where it's like, you have to say this, you have to do this, you have to be this, you have to be that. For connections, for this could be job, could be career, anything. With this person, it's going to be one of those things of, yes, I have been doing this. With you, it's different. Like I feel like I can't be that way. I feel like they're going to be asking for your authenticity. And I think that's where the adjustments are going to be required. It's like you're going to walk from one energy into another energy when you're around them. I feel like that's where the butterflies are coming in. Look, new moon in Aries, go for it. And it could be a humbling experience too, especially when you're when you're in that position. When someone wants just to hang out with you and talk to you and get to know who you are. So let's go to tarot. One more shuffle. I want to know about this nothing is yet set in stone though. want to know about that. Death card. There's a rebirth here, awakening. Seven of Pentacles. There's justice, Libra energy. Ace of Swords, truth and clarity. And there's Knight of Cups. Eight of Pentacles. 10 of Pentacles. There's the World. Two of Swords. And the Moon. Very divine feminine energy here. I keep saying this, like, I didn't finish the reads, and at the same time, I felt that it was too late to do the full moon and Virgo reads. We're still kind of riding on the energy of that. The energy is kind of dissipating. The moon has moved into Libra, but we're just kind of riding on the rest of the full moon energy where it's a releasing. There's certain things here that's releasing. Nothing is yet set in stone. I feel like it's connected to the personal issue reaches resolution. And it's tying up loose ends. And I feel like you're trying to anchor yourself to this moment. It's almost like you're anticipating a storm coming through and you're tying down everything. That's the reason both these cards came out together. Adjustments are required. And nothing is yet set in stone. And I just feel like that's what it has to do with. Like you're clearing out and releasing something that's been just kind of the energy of something that's been hanging out a while and hasn't been working. And then you have this new person coming in. And this could be new career too. I just feel like this person, like very butterfly, nervousness. Someone's coming in, speak a truth to you, and offer you a cup. And you're anticipating it. I feel like you know this is going to happen. But it's anchoring everything down. It's like a storm's getting ready to come through, and this is it saying, batten down the hatches. Like you're anticipating this big storm. I don't feel like it's going to be that big. Nothing's yet set in stone. I feel like that. Like it's almost like it blows over. If you make adjustments to your course, I feel like you're going to bypass that storm. And I'm not saying don't move towards this person. I'm talking about the way you approach. And the storm isn't coming from this person. It could just be loose ends that need to be tied down or to be taken care of. There's something here that needs to be released. Or someone. I feel like it's something, someone, whatever. If it's your story, you'll know how it fits. But because there's death to the old. This is an awakening. I always see this card as like rebirth, waking up. Seven of Pentacles, there's new seeds needing to be planted here, and new seeds that you're planting. Justice card, Libra energy. This is about balance. It's also about validation. Something coming to light that's going to validate what you've known for a while. But I feel like this is the new person coming in. The Ace of Swords with truth, clarity, and offering that cup. And I feel like you're offering the cup too. It's like a combined energy there. Eight of Pentacles, working on yourself. 10 of Pentacles. This is, okay, usually if someone draws this card, it's about money, okay, finances. I feel like this is about stability and tangibility of resources. This is acceptance. This is good faith. This is humor. This is everything. The pentacle is harvest. It's what you've planted here. put your time and effort in, and you see the rewards from it. And it's going to come across as a whole new world to you. Throwing you at this Two of Swords, this crossroads. Like there's a nervousness, like butterflies type thing. This is how you're going to deal with this storm. Which way should I go with this? And that's the thing. The storm is at this crossroads, but the way you navigate it is going to dictate of what the outcome is. And not with this new person, with the situation that you're worried about. Because you're still in that full moon energy. The moon here is about secrets too, stuff that you don't see. If you navigate this a certain way, if you tie up loose ends, if you navigate it gently, and you pull yourself out of that storm. So I feel like you're in a storm and you're coming out of it. When you come out of it, you see this? It goes straight here. This person is bringing truth. They're bringing clarity. It's almost like a truth bringer. I don't know how else to put it. They speak their truth. They embrace their truth, authenticity. But the way you come out of this and the way you navigate it, you're still going to end up there. But there's a certain path to take this out that's going to be less destructive. Let's put it that way. The moon, like I said, is about secrets. There are things in the storm that you don't know about. So you're going to have to navigate this a certain way. For the other full moon reads, I was getting like obstacle course. For you guys, don't see an obstacle course. I just see like storm at sea. That's what I see. And you're coming out of the storm at sea. But there's a certain way that you have to navigate it in order to get out unscathed. We'll just put it that way. Like, move this direction, go with the wind, not against it. There's something happening here because my son, because there's a certain way, if you don't do it a certain way, it could cause arguments that's unnecessary. It could cause a battle that's unnecessary. Navigate it a certain way and go with the wind. If this is walking away from one person and you're trying to walk away from this person, listen, instead of doing the arguments, if they're calling you something, they're saying something, just go, yeah, that's who I am. Yeah, okay, whatever. Yeah, okay. Or not even answer it and just go with that. Because that side of it it'll die down quickly. And they'll run out of things to say. And anybody that knows you knows that they will be lying. They're lying. So, I mean, go that direction. Don't try to hit it based on additional cards. Four of Pentacles, Knight of Pentacles, King of Pentacles. There's your energy. You're holding this close to you and not talking about it. There's something that's been a long time coming. So, I mean, the navigation of this has been a long time coming. You're moving from it's like you're moving from one sea to another sea. But the sea you're moving to is truth, your own truth, but the person that's there, it's like a truth bringer. But this has been a long time coming to get you back to who you are. Because I feel like, and you haven't talked about this, but I feel like with this, in this storm, the storm has been going and going and going and going. And you've had to alter different things about yourself and not embrace your authenticity. And that's there's a certain way to come out of this. So it's lean into the wind. Don't go against it. Just kind of go with the flow. This person will, their efforts will die down. Like the storm, this person's bringing like this continual like storm. Always they're finding reasons to complain. They're finding reasons to do this, finding reasons to do that, finding reasons to object. There's always something. Lean into it as you go out of it. Oh, my son. I think that's the purpose of this whole thing about navigating the storm a certain way, so that if you lean into the wind, it's less, let's just put it this way, it's less that you have to heal from. Because I feel like if there's an unnecessary confrontation, it's unnecessary. There's not even anything to say to the storm anymore. You're going that way and it's clear skies. The truth is always clear skies. It's not storm. The tower is to, it's sudden change that's needed in your life. But you don't even have to tell anybody about this. And you haven't told anybody about this. This is something you've kept close to you. And it's been a long time coming, but it's going to bring you back to yourself. This navigating it the right way. Lean into the wind. Judgment. Page of Cups. How did I know the tower was going to come out? Look, this, it's sudden change needs to happen, but this is immediate. This is you taking, you making a judgment call, and this is really being creative. This is thinking outside the box. This is like one of those things of trying to take it straight forward. Doesn't happen that way. Let's work this way. Lean into the wind. This could also be going from one job to another. And instead of, that's the thing that my mother always did. Like, let's just use this as a bad example. When my mother would change households and she would go live with my sister, she would live with me, live with my sister, and go back and forth. And she lived with her brother at one point. Like, it's that type of thing. Whenever she would leave one house, it was like she would burn all bridges and then move into the next, like go that way. So that's not something you need to do. Because when you do that, what you end up doing is, like my mother, she has, the way to describe my mother is she has her own, how do you call it? Her own section in the psychology college library, like just dedicated to her. And not that I don't love her. I do love her at a distance. I do. But that's the whole thing, is that this is navigating it to where you don't have to get the last word in. You don't have to burn bridges, move with the wind. You don't have to say anything. Because I feel like the storm, this person that has been a storm, they could have, and it could be a job too, could be a career, could be anything, family relationship, could be any connection, friendship. This person that has been this complaining like ball here that's just been doing this thing and just stirring and stirring. If someone is like that, what they tend to do, if they want to stir this chaos in your life, their tendrils will attach to every single part of your life. So if you navigate this the wrong way, and it's like a full out battle, it will be one of those things of, this will happen. Not a sudden change. There may be towers that fall that don't need to fall. That'll be collateral damage. Take it this way. Navigate it this way. Go with the wind. When you go with the wind, don't say anything. Those towers that aren't meant to fall won't fall, because those individual connections, they will know you and they will defend what they know of you. So like a job, we'll take that. On your way out the door, you don't have to go, fuck this job, I'm not taking this anymore, and like throwing a fit like my mother would always do when she left the house. Then a couple months later, she's She would be like, I never said that. Yeah, you did. I have told her before because she leaves that way and she is that like storm. Um, and it's not necessary to argue with her because when you argue with her, you're the bad guy. So what I usually tell her is, okay, as my parent, right now, ask yourself, if you were to meet me on the street, would you talk to me? She said, absolutely. Would you talk to me? Not if I met you on the street and didn't know you. Like, that's telling. So, I mean, this sounds mean, and I apologize if it sounds mean, but you have to ask yourself that. And I don't feel like you're going to take that route, but it's easy to get defensive, especially if it's over someone else, or it's over another job opportunity, or if it's over another family member, another connection. You know, you don't have to take that route. Just go with the wind and just kind of go, yep, do what my late husband did when we were arguing one time. He was going through the house and we were arguing. He was tired of hearing my bitching, I guess. He was going through a house, which pissed me off because I'm a Sagittarius, and arguments don't have to be arguments. You can actually talk through them. Be productive when you argue. My thing is that come back and talk to me. He didn't want to talk about it. So he was going through the house and, yep, I'm the asshole. Yep, I did everything wrong. Yep, I'm the bad guy. Yep, I'm the villain. That's what I am. And he took off through the house, pissed me off. Because we haven't talked about anything. Like, that's the whole point of the whole intercourse is talking about, like, we have to talk about this. I say this is one of those opportunities to do that because the person's not going to even have an argument. It's going to be for the sake of arguing. It's going to be because I'm here. This is stirring. I want to do this. And like I said, jobs can do that to you too. Family connections can do that to you too. My mother. So every time she would leave a house, me and my sister got the, kind of got the gist of what she was doing. We would go, yeah, okay. Whatever. Yep, we're the bad guy. Yeah, okay. We'll see you in a few. That's how we do it now. Yep, okay, yep, we'll be the bad guy. Everybody, remember to forget what we've done when you've lived with us, that type of thing. So, I mean, that's how you're kind of face it that way. Go with the wind. Let this person or this job run their mouths because this new direction, this new person, this new connection, this new job opportunity, this new, this new path that you're going down. I feel like it's a person here. I do. I feel like it's a person. They're going to know that this is a lie. You don't have to explain. And every connection that you have in your life, they really know who you are. They're going to know that that's a lie. Let this person just kind of sit here because they'll end up blowing themselves out. Like it's like a storm at sea. And if you let it dissipate, and it'll just wear itself out. And then everyone around you that knows you is going to know, oh, okay, that all was a lie. They're just, yeah. Wheel of Fortune, luck in your favor over the devil. There you go. Yeah. A Seven of Swords. This is running away in the middle of the night. Now, look, you're going to win out over what they're trying to steal from you. You are. I mean, this is luck in your favor. They're not going to take what they want to take, which is they're not going to be able to take your energy. They're not going to be able to take your reputation. They're not going to be able to rob that from you because you are going back to who you are authentically. And I feel like with them, they're in your life, they're taken from you. They are. They're taking your energy. They're taking your self-confidence. You were free. There was a level of freedom here that's not there with this storm going, because it's like you have to constantly watch the storm and pacify them. And the only way to describe it is like I describe my mother. My mother is narcissistic. The reason she is because she's never taken the time to heal herself. I mean, King of Swords, Seven of Wands, Six of Swords. Okay, that's the thing. That's the, yep. Glad I pulled additional cards for you. Listen, stand your ground. King of Swords is very protective energy. And I feel like that's you. Be protective of the path that you know that you're going down, to this job opportunity that you know is yours, something you love doing, even someone you love, this truth bringer. Be protective of them. Absolutely. I'm not saying not to. Be protective of yourself there too. If someone loves you, and I feel like there's love on both sides here, they will want to protect you too. Seven of Wands, though, is clearing the decks, clear out all blockages, clear it out. This is also setting up healthy boundaries by stating it. This is words. This is, I'm not doing this anymore because all this is chaos. If you can't make yourself happy, I can't make you happy. If you can't love yourself, how is me loving you making a difference? If you can't heal yourself, how is me trying to heal you making a difference? Because you have to accept the healing. That's the thing, is if you look at sun and moon relationship, if a moon isn't willing to complete her cycles and be really in the divine feminine and return to the sun is going to burn themselves out by trying to get their attention. This is setting those healthy boundaries. Six of Swords, though, is just walk away. Say it, state it, and just walk away. Because the Six of Swords is walking away from something, but it's going to something better. It's going to this truth bringer. I like pulling two more cards. Hermit. There's the sun. There you go. There you go. That is your guys' energy too. It's take a minute, reflection. I feel like you've done that already. It's like you sat down and contemplated your life. Which way am I going? I don't want to be in this anymore. I want to go that way. And like it took a lot of self-reflection. Hermit is like hibernating for a minute, but it's taking distance and looking at everything. This is what I want. This is really you grasping who you are, the sun, grasping hold of your happiness, going towards your happiness. The sun is the happiest card in the deck. It's also divine masculine energy, and it's grasping hold of that. So you don't have to pacify this. The only thing that you have to do is take care of yourself, love yourself, and figure out where you're being led to. And lean into that wind, lean into it, state your case, basically, not even state your case, but set your healthy boundaries verbally, and then just walk away, because what you're walking into is this. And it could be a moment of you being by yourself and reflecting of, I'm going that direction. What happened here? Because there's an energy too of, I don't want someone else cleaning up my mess. Capricorn was like that too. Capricorns are like that. Virgos are like that too. I don't want someone else cleaning up my mess. I'm cleaning up my mess. So for the collective sign of Virgo, this is beautiful. Like, you don't have to pacify this energy. You don't. But navigate it this way. State your truth and just walk away, because you're walking to brighter shores, clearer weather. There's not going to be a storm here. There's not, because this person is truthful. They're honest. They're authentic. So for the collective sign of Virgo, love and light.